We welcome everyone here to Athens, Georgia. The snowstorm is gone. It is warm inside here, Stegman Coliseum. Students were lining up hours before the game to get inside here against 17th ranked in that game, and they lost by 2. The Sooners are looking for their first ever SEC win here tonight. Kobe Elvis is the transfer from Dayton. He's got a little shake and bake in his game, and he gets all the way to the bucket as Oklahoma on the board.
Elvis is very effective getting the ball to the open shooters and also relieving some of the pressure that they're going to face from this Georgia team.
This is Silas Demery Jr. Oh, baby! This is why they're excited about Georgia basketball this season.
Demery's improvement is the reason why Georgia's elevated their game. Not only does he run the team, he also scores and picks how to lead his team.
Jalen Moore silences the... Godfrey looked for the back door. Instead, he's going to try to back down his man. Gets to his spot, and he will draw the whistle on Sam Godwin. Can we see that dunk again, please?
Look at the drive. There's no question what he was going to do. He makes the statement early. That's the Georgia domination, especially at home.
From the slam count. Their field goals coming off of the dunk. This is a Georgia team that seems to just... Godfrey goes 1-2 at the free throw line. Georgia, there has been no letdown from the Bulldogs to start this game. As the shot clock's at 5, they go inside to R.J. Godfrey. Double teamed, hook shot, and it rattles in.
Godfrey loves
the rim.
This is a very good officiating crew. They will keep control of this game, but they'll let them play.
Another strip and another turnover for Georgia. Coming the other way, Tyron Lawrence, his runner. And it's Georgia trying to... Student section is right on top of the court. You can feel their presence. Elvis getting to the paint and will lay it in. Kobe Elvis, the transfer from rebound, goes to Moore. Bryson Goodine, you better get a hand in his face. He's coming off that game Wednesday. He hit 9 of 11 three-pointers. Dump off inside, and it's Asa Newell rocking the rim.
They're in the zone right now, just trying to mix up the game and make Georgia have to think a little bit offensively.
3 ball off the mark by Deshane Montgomery. Offensive rebound, and Lawrence the putback up and in.
You have to rebound.
On the shot clock at 9. LeFew one-on-one against Fears. Nice job moving his feet. Hand in the face. Look at the D by Fears, but a foul late in the shot clock as Montgomery will get to the free throw line.
When a shot is taken, the physical
line, they could be starters, but they have accepted their role off the bench, and Montgomery off.
That was a tough pass right there.
Here's Goodine, the sharpshooter, driving baseline. Wagee banging extra kick out as Elvis nails the 3.
Really good off the ball screen.
LeFew getting by his man, extra pass to Shane Montgomery, and his 3 rattles out. Offensive rebound. Look how active Silas Demery Jr. is here in this first half. The
scored because Elvis been able to penetrate.
Elvis thought about it, now puts it on the deck, gets in close. Kick out is to Duke Miles, and his 3 goes in. The talented guards, Miles and Elvis, play so well together.
They do, and that's...
Here is Surreal, the big man, ripped through and had it stripped away. Oklahoma with numbers in transition, a 4-on-1. And up and in, plus the foul as Jalen Moore flexing on him.
Great transition that time. Blast.
The free throw rattles out.
What they're trying to take away, and normally in the second half he makes the adjustments.
Well, here's what he's done so far in 2 conference games against Alabama and Texas A&M. And Wagee with the lay-in. The lead is down to 2. As Georgia almost 5 minutes without a field goal now. And the reaching foul called on. And Georgia missing the front end of the 1-and-1. Here's Jeremiah Fears on the breakout. And we have got a tie game. Almost half of his shots are three-pointers. You can see how tightly they're guarding him. Pick and roll action with Godfrey. Extra pass inside, had it pinned. On the second chance, Asa Newell plus the foul.
Asa Newell is so...
As Newell to the line to convert the three-point play.
Initial action. They can't just settle for jump shots when the initial action doesn't work.
Miles with a hand in his face, and it doesn't matter. Duke Miles, the high point transfer, another there, as Elvis will reset the offense. Elvis free throw jumper, and now the shots are starting to fall. Oklahoma with a 2-point lead. Fears can't get around Godfrey as he pins that one out of bounds. 4.9 remaining on the shot clock.
Watch this again. I'm looking for a screen and somebody rolling to the basket.
There's the roll to the bucket and a friendly roll for Jalen Moore as Oklahoma now up 4. Kane, the backdoor cut, and a nice find from R.J. Godfrey. Kane now with the deflection and the steal. Georgia trying to push it. LeFew from downtown, and he got it.
You talk about a bucket maker.
Jalen Moore off the timeout, and he flexes on him again as Oklahoma retakes the lead.
Moore is really good, has been good for Oklahoma in the post. He's made the transition of playing in this SEC against bigger people and being effective doing it.
Poked away, that was Northweather, and here comes the steal as Miles protects himself on the other side of the rim. Asa Newell, his three off the mark, and it's tracked down by Kane. We approached 3 minutes to play in this first half. Montgomery blew a tire. Here comes Jalen Moore, and the finger roll. Surreal now looking for some help. 6 on the shot clock for the Bulldogs, down by 5. Kane, a deep one, but a foul before the shot, and Surreal in the face of Moore.
So far, he's not had a lot of opportunities to go right.
2 minutes left here in this first half. Newell, nice little pocket pass, in close, off the mark, fighting for it, tipped up Surreal, gathers himself a third opportunity for Georgia. Surreal, and he will draw the foul. Of basketball, he said it was easier for him to dunk than it was to make a layup.
Effective in the paint, and people push up on their guards and they wind up settling for jump shots. Sometimes they'll step up and attack the basket.
Miles bumped off his spot, and it doesn't matter. Fears, runner, off the mark. He is 1 for 7 from the floor, 2 points in this first half. That's the runner from Tyrin Lawrence.
That's what Lawrence does, Clay. I told you I like the way he plays. He's a great complement to what Georgia likes to do offensively.
Miles, pump fake, gets all the way to the paint. And contact before the block.
Stepped up. Miles has stepped up.
Well, think about it.
That they don't count on him when he's struggling a little bit or not stepping up.
For Georgia,
I think get the ball inside or get a drive to the basket. And if they take that away, a wide open three, I know I'm giving you multiple things, but it starts with attacking the basket.
Lawrence is cut off. Newell will have to do his work. Swooping through to the lane, and he's attacking the hoop as he beats the first half buzzer. It'll be Oklahoma with Trae Young looking on. The Sooners
Timid offensively, but Fears is not afraid to put bodies on people. He's got to control that a little bit.
open in the corner. Tyron Lawrence, bang, bang. And we are all tied. Godfrey really gave them a touch in the paint in that first half that established that 10-point lead. Now it's Kane driving off the window through contact.
Godfrey did a great job of sealing in whatever sport they participate in is second to none.
Athletic Director Josh Brooks deserves a lot of credit for the success of sports here at Georgia. Inside Godfrey, and he'll be fouled.
Godfrey passes an easy shot to go get the
floor. They stayed in their seats. They wanted to make sure nobody got injured. But the player.
Did he take care of him?
I mean, look at them. They're here. They lined up. They got new winter hats. Eldis on the deck. His runner off the window too strong. Rebound inside. And McGee will be fouled. Wednesday, we ranked Oklahoma. Decides to hand it off to Demery Jr. Newell to the bucket, plus the foul.
That's what Georgia has to do with Newell.
Oklahoma is 0 for 6 from the floor to start this second half. Here's Goodine, catch and shoot. And he gets them scoring here in the second half. Goodine, 9. And this is during the transfer portal era. So many new faces for Oklahoma as Elvis knocks down the 3, but Porter Moser has them playing together.
The hardest trait to guard is people that can shoot the basketball. And this Oklahoma team can shoot the basketball. And it's hard to constantly take that away from them.
A few. He can also knock it down from deep.
He's good handling the basketball. You talk about a teacher. Coach Moser is really, really good. He was good at shoot around.
High off the. Montgomery with 7 on the shot clock. Surreal. The rare jumper off the mark. Running the floor, McGee. And Surreal.
The review, there is no flagrant foul.
Yeah.
Play off of it.
Yeah.
Georgia basketball on the baseline.
And the reason he hung on the rim because he felt somebody underneath of him. That's why he didn't let go of the rim. He hasn't backed down.
Well, my first job in TV was News 12 the Bronx. I know about the borough. A few wheeling, dealing on the baseline. Gets it to go. Montgomery behind the back, defender on his hip, tips it up and gets his own miss to go. Elvis inside and blocked by Justin Abson. Running the floor, R.J. Godfrey, and it rims out.
Godfrey, what a smart player. He took the ball, John, into the defense. He wasn't.
Students do such a great job, and that's why we love college basketball, right? Every place we go in the SEC has.
What Mike White has done here for Georgia basketball has just been amazing. I like the pace Oklahoma's playing at. They're moving the ball, they're getting the shot they want, they're not just settling right now.
Curling to the rim, and Sam Godwin finishing with his left.
See, you can get shots like that when you're playing at a pace where guys can read the defense and also finish.
Abson getting some good minutes off the bench. First had a block, Georgia ball. Abson, he is tempted. Instead, the handoff. Demery Jr., and he will be fouled.
Elvis
Getting his guys back to the place where they felt like they needed to be ready for tonight.
coming from the East Coast, not understanding.
With everyone in California, and if you can donate, please do to the Red Cross. There's Fears curling off the screen, throws it up, and Wague throws it down.
Right.
Absent giving Georgia some quality minutes off the bench. Up and under, and he will draw the foul. A ton of confidence from the junior from Coach.
Really good job stepping up and scoring. He normally gives them.
Kane will use the screen from Absent. Pocket pass back to his big man. Rolling off the rim. Newell with the rebound. Count the bucket plus the foul. In an Athens area, growing up as a kid, moving to Florida when he was 10 years old.
Surprised a lot of people and put him in a good position in the lottery. I mean, for the NBA draft, excuse me.
Fears downhill, dumps it off, the assist as Wague throws it down.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Regains defensive position. Godine sneaking free for three, off the mark, and it's Fears tracking down the board. Surreal, another block. How high did he get to pin that one?
That's why he's in the game. He's a difference maker. I talked earlier that his presence hasn't really been felt yet, but that's why Mike put him back in the game late. Great block.
6'11", Santos Surreal.
And John, he only knows one speed now. He only knows one gear, and that's all out.
Fears gets the handoff. They'll find Jalen Moore wide open, top of the three-point line. And a push in the back on the rebound called against Fears. That'll be his third personal. Every single practice for Mike White.
Attitude will tell you it builds toughness, discipline.
They're trying to post up Asa Newell. He gets the clear out in the corner. One-on-one against Godine, picks up his dribble. Now LaFew makes the adjustment midair for two more. Miles uses the screen of Godwin. Comes to a stop. Elvis turning in the paint. Miles, and he'll be fouled as Surreal.
End zones with the band, and they were up high. But right now, they really have. I understand that's not going to work.
Jump stop off 2 feet, kick out, Moore, three, got it! Big shot in front of the Oklahoma bench with 3 minutes to play.
Moore has played well this whole game. He's done what is.
Georgia now making their move again with 7 on the shot clock. LaFew off the deck, his runner rattles in.
And that's what makes LaFew so tough. He really does a great job defending, but he can shoot the basketball and also drive it.
There's Moore again at one side of the rim. And it's Surreal snatching it out of the air. 2 minutes to play here in Athens.
Georgia's going with their horns look. But what they're trying to do is go high-low with their post guys.
Blocked at the rim. Nice job by Miles. And a foul called on Surreal.
That's what you don't want.
spot up shots, getting better quality shots.
The Georgia guards are so big that, I mean, you've got to match.
Now Oklahoma knows who can and cannot shoot foul shots in a 5-point lead. One of two at the line. Fears waiting for the screen and decides not to use it, and he gives it away. Demery Jr. wisely decides to back it out and run more clock.
They're going to have to foul. I mean,
Lawrence, double team, picks up his dribble, and they're surreal as they foul him immediately. And 1 of 2 from the line. If you're Oklahoma, do you have to have a 3 here?
you need the quick shot, the best quick shot you can get, because you need multiple possessions.
Miles with a hand in his face, too strong, loose board, and it's pulled down by Lawrence. He will be fouled. Georgia. And good D by Oklahoma, forcing Georgia to call a timeout. Students in the house, and he loves this atmosphere of Georgia. Here he is getting the ball off the inbound. Oklahoma trying to get a steal. Instead, they give up the foul as LeFew will get to the line. Well, Georgia is in the middle of a tough 5 teams ranked on the horizon with Tennessee and Auburn. See if Oklahoma has one last push to try to get their first win here in the SEC. Moore puts it on the deck, can't finish. And Georgia comes away as LeFew will be fouled again. That should just about do it. Sleeper team that many people aren't talking about yet here in the SEC.
Defends, it's a team that plays well in the paint. It's a team that defensively does a really, really good job.
Miles high off the glass. And the lead down to 8 with under 20 seconds to play. LeFew. As Miles will commit the foul.
And he plays without an ego. I mean, he really plays for the team and is a team player. He looks for his teammates.
Shot clock turned off. Georgia will dribble this one out. As the Bulldogs improve to 2-1 in the SEC, knocking off their 3rd top 25 team this season. For my partner, the coach, Perry Clark, I enjoyed this. I'm John Schriffen. Thanks for joining us here on ESPN2. The Bulldogs, a perfect 11-0 at home this season.